It's the rundown. Got Roan and Don and the Wonton Don. Hello, boys.
Hey, how are you?
Average. How are you?
Average.
You?
Average.
The rundown is presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. This golf season, New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports, wants you to make any hole on the course the 19th hole. Everyone knows there's
nothing better than enjoying a well-made transfusion during your round, and now you have a chance to win free golf gear for you and your friends doing it.
Shout out the interns, because this is the handwriting is much better. Here's what you got to do. Through September, take a picture of your New Amsterdam transfusion and include the hashtag 19th hole
contest.
Hashtag 19th hole contest. In your tweet for a chance to win a transfusion Barstool New Amsterdam Vodka merch pack for you and your friends. You got tumblers in there, golf polos, golf towels, glassware, putter cover, and more.
You can also enter and find more details by heading to barstoolsports.com/19th hole contest. Winners will be selected every single week, so make sure to get your bottle of New Amsterdam and enter
New Amsterdam Vodka.
What are you doing?
I'm saying this is a great job by all.
Oh, you said and enter.
Well, I was waiting for Roan to finish.
And enter New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports.
What a great job. I feel good. Teamwork, guys.
Good, good.
All right.
You're positive as hell over the last couple days.
I feel good, man.
There you go.
Bullshit.
There you go.
This is not dancing.
Can you hit the wall?
The what?
Yeah, I'll throw it up to you. I'll throw it up to you.
No, I don't know how to do it.
I'll throw it up. Hit the wall.
I don't know how to do it.
Did you come into some money?
Look at my shoes.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm new shoe, just shining.
Why do you already have sauce on your laces,
Yeah, my
though?
kids got mustard on my shoes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got my kids got mustard on my shoes.
It's your second wear.
No, yeah, I put the shoes at home. I said, I'm going to put these on the mantle of the fireplace because nobody will touch them up there. And I came home and they were laying in mustard.
Kids.
Kids, huh?
Mustard gremlins.
Yeah.
That's what I call them.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Portnoy, Dave.
Yeah.
Ever heard of him?
The boss.
Dave has linked up with
the Montauk Don.
Is that what they're calling him?
Yeah.
When did they start?
The Montauk Cock.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of heat on that last artist rendition of me that I posted. Everyone's like, look at your fucking left tit or the tit over here. You look like you got a titty. I kind of have, see that little saggy titty. So.
All right, yeah. He's out in Montauk right now, I believe.
That's where he's at.
Yeah.
Portnoy links up with the Winklevoss twins, and we all know those wacky Winklevoss twins.
Brandon did not know who the Winklevoss twins were before this rundown, and then he shamed me and Roan on a previous rundown for not having watched Tombstone.
You like Kurt Russell in Tombstone.
Another movie I haven't seen, but I know Kurt Russell, and I'm going to take that as a compliment.
He plays Wyatt Earp, Tombstone.
How about just like some movies that were just at least after the 80s?
That is a very famous movie, and it came out in 1993. Tombstone is a remarkably rewatchable guy movie that everybody should know.
Yes.
Tombstone's a great movie, Donnie.
Yeah.
So is fucking The Social Network.
I've never seen The Social Network.
They were D1 athletes.
It came out in 2010. I already had kids. I didn't have money. I wasn't going to movies.
But this has since become a free
Facebook
movie.
Make its way to Mississippi?
I think they're still waiting on it.
09? No, my mom's all over it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting takes off.
Yeah, she's just trumpety Trump. So I just whatever. I don't know. Dave and the Winklevoss twins. Crazy, huh?
Yes.
I will look into Bitcoin. I want both the Winklevosses. I want them in their little fucking row outfits. I want them sitting in this chair being like, this is how you do it.
It's crazy because a lot of people compare Dave to Zuckerberg.
I know I do.
And Zuckerberg, I guess, fucked over the Winklevoss twins by stealing their Facebook idea.
So you think they're trying to exact revenge by proxy on Dave and be like, well, we can't get revenge on Mark Zuckerberg, but if we just get it on Dave, it'll be like if you kind of blur your eyes.
Who are Dave's Winklevoss twins? Who is he fucked over?
What?
Who are Dave's Winklevoss twins?
Dave hasn't had Winklevoss twins, which is why
there's got to be someone out there that's like,
Manzo. He used to work here way back in the day.
Johnny Manziel?
No, this guy Manzo, one of the first employees. Maybe he was the real brains behind the operation, and then Dave screwed him out of the company. That's just a theory.
Jerry Thornton's his Winklevoss.
I've heard
Jerry
that
Thornton
a lot.
still works for the company.
And I just remember Jerry Thornton, Jerry getting escorted out.
Right, there was two women there that I was
hanging with. My proximity to them was enough to get the bouncers to just say, okay, you're out of here. And Dave came out saying, I heard you got kicked out, and I'm telling him the circumstances. And he just said, it's always the last guy you figure.
And he basically came up with the whole idea.
Did he?
But yeah, so after the Winklevoss twins got screwed out of Facebook, they did get paid maybe like $90 million out of
it was a ton.
the settlement, and they were rich to begin with, and they've been like on the Bitcoin train since day one, and they're offering to teach Dave about Bitcoin.
Those two guys, those rowing robots, I actually kind of like them, but I don't know.
Are you on the Bitcoin train?
I'm not, but I remember, was it 2 years ago when Bitcoin at Barstool was all the rage? We hired someone just
Bitcoin
to
Marty.
Bitcoin Marty, who was one of the top 4 employees at the company for a few months.
So this?
What the fuck?
This is all my Bitcoins in here.
Wait.
Now you have my Bitcoin.
That's it. I got rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
Marty has
This is Marty?
That's Marty.
Marty, what's up, man?
Nothing much.
What
He's in Bitcoin.
Dan, yeah, I'm in Bitcoin, but I mean, I need some more. I need you to hook me up.
That's all my Bitcoins in there.
So you don't get paid by Barstool.
What was that?
You don't get paid by Barstool.
We just unplugged it. It's ruined.
You're just
No.
a
Broke
Bitcoin
my
guy.
Bitcoin
Nope.
bank back.
Just a Bitcoin guy right now, yeah.
According to like some news channel.
Marty's big on Bitcoin?
What?
Marty?
No, this was another Marty.
Different Marty.
Yeah.
This is Bitcoin Marty.
Bitcoin
Predates
Marty
Mush.
and everybody at the company. This was when like He Who Shall Not Be Named was at the company too, and everybody was getting really into it. I was about to invest, and then it tanked. But it must be doing something now if Dave's getting interested.
Yeah, so I guess the twins and Dave will get together and figure out the Bitcoin.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, that is interesting, Ron.
Are you worried that do you feel like Dave has abandoned sports betting?
1 bunny rabbit, 2 bunny rabbits, 4 bunny rabbits. We already counted that bunny rabbit. Hi, bunny rabbit. Hey.
Not really, because I think when football comes back, that'll be the harbinger that brings him back to the
So
dock.
he's
Right
waiting for
now, he's
football?
floating out there in the seas, and we're gonna have football's gonna be a lighthouse that just spins around with a light,
Yes.
and he's gonna be drawn to
Maybe
the
even
light.
playoff basketball.
Yeah, maybe a little basketball.
Playoff hockey.
That's like an SOS ship that goes out there and says, "All right, you're getting a little too far out. You need to come in a little bit," and then the lighthouse will bring them on in.
Oh, you need Martian language and 16 hieroglyphics, and your cousin's aunt's maiden name has to be like spelled backwards, and you gotta hide the thing under your cushion.
I think I just completely fucked up what lighthouses actually do, but
They warn people about rocks.
right in this setting, it is to bring him back.
Yeah, no, they do. Like, ships have to look for the lighthouses to know where to go and like how to get back in the
How do you
harbor.
become a guy that lives at the lighthouse and takes care of the lighthouse? Do those exist?
I
see
think
them in
now
movies.
it's all electronic.
Aquaman's dad lived at a lighthouse.
It used to exist, yeah. Lighthouse keepers.
There's got to be some
Yeah.
kind of like social disorder though that like you just want to be in a lighthouse the entire day. Maybe lonely. Maybe you're just lonely, or you enjoy being lonely.
Yeah. Do you think now Dave's used to gambling on the stock market where like he can go down 500,000, that when he goes back to sports
I don't know how much
betting,
he gambles.
he's
It
going
seems
to be
like he
placing,
wins every day.
But do you think now he's just going to be placing enormous bets just to get, just to
Get that action.
to make himself feel?
I don't know. You got to get that tingle. You gotta get that tingle in you when you gamble. Ron, you're a huge gambler.
Ron's
Probably-
gambling corner.
You're probably the premier gambler at this company, right?
I'm one of the cornerstone corners. I've one of the most affluent corners. It's me, RA, top 2 gamblers, and then we're waiting for everybody else to take the rest of the other corners.
I feel like I got a corner.
So that's top 3 corners. But it depends on the shape of the building. Pentagons have 5 corners. Teardrops have 1 corner,
Whoa. Teardrops have a corner.
but just 1.
That's nuts.
That's fucking nuts.
That's crazy. Speaking of rundown topics, Marty Mush. Marty Mush was on Twitter yesterday.
Speaking of
and
Bitcoin Marty Mush.
doing what? That was a
Let's
better
go.
segue. I probably
Way
should have
better.
done that.
Way better.
Remember when we were talking about Bitcoin Marty?
Yeah.
Deb.
How about Marty Mush? He also has the name Marty. He was on Twitter yesterday and said he was tweeting about Ja Morant because he doesn't like the Ja Morant. He's a big Zion Williamson fan, so he's saying how bad Ja Morant is. And Ja Morant, Memphis Grizzlies point guard and future NBA Rookie of the Year, came back and said, hey, God bless you. I'm going to use this for motivation. And then Yusuf Nurkic for the Blazers came back and said, hey, Ja Morant. Don't worry about what these nobodies that have never done nothing say, referring to Marty Mush as a nobody who's never achieved anything.
He dick slapped him with kindness.
That's what Yusuf Nurkic said. Well, Ja Morant dick slapped him with kindness.
Yeah.
Yusuf Nurkic dick slapped him with a dick.
Yes. Just
Hello,
a
Marty.
more traditional dick slapping.
This could take hours for him to get over here.
Marty the motivator.
Hi, Marty.
Fuck Nurkic, Jerkic, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yusuf Nurkic.
I was a florist. I worked at counterterrorism. I was a landscaper. I did
Acting?
a lot of things. Acting.
D1 athlete, right? In college?
Professional athlete
no,
right now.
No, not D1.
And that's what I'm doing for Ja Morant. I don't get why everyone's saying, like, again, when I played bad in baseball, my dad would yell at me, say, you got to play better. That's what I did to Ja Morant. I'm molding him into a better player.
Did your dad also bet hundreds of dollars on you when you played?
Probably.
So when I was bad in baseball, my dad didn't yell at me, and I was horrible at baseball. So I think, like, yeah.
And you thought you were doing well because dad didn't say anything. But now
I knew I wasn't doing well, but, you know, I didn't, like,
you thought it was okay.
I wasn't scared of playing like shit because I knew there weren't, like, repercussions.
I guarantee, watch tomorrow, bet on the Grizzlies and his over points.
Thank you.
And we're good, and you'll win.
Marty, but don't you wish that he was just outwardly mean to you instead of killing you with kindness? Like, that's like, imagine just Jesus flexing on people and just turning the other cheek. He must have pissed off the fucking Romans so much.
I was really hoping he would be mean. I literally called Coley right when it happened. I was like, you gotta help me out. He goes, you gotta double down. So I doubled down.
Yeah. Could you handle him being mean though?
I'd rather him bear, like, I wish Nurkic, is it Nurkic?
Nurkic. It is. I've said it 3 times. It is Yusuf Nurkic.
I wish his response was Jaws. Like, you're a nobody, blah, blah. Like, because Nurkic really is like.
Nurkic.
He is a nobody, you know?
He scored 30 points the other night. He's a very good player.
Everyone scores 30 points these days.
Yeah, it's the bubble. There's no fans that could do it now.
TJ Warren scoring 30. Michael Porter Jr.
TJ Warren
scoring
scored 53.
30. Yeah, that's more than 30.
Anyway,
I think like now, especially because he's playing in the bubble, he has 0 fans that are talking shit. So he needs even more fans on Twitter to be talking that shit.
He answered me in literally 10 minutes after the game.
Like he was waiting for it.
Are we really doing this where you're acting like a motivational speaker? You shit yourself when he tweeted back at you.
Where's the name Marty Mush come from?
I shit my pants in 9th grade. I ran around my house. I was so excited. But I'm getting still NBA Twitter's not nice.
No, it's not.
Not nice
I don't think if any Twitter has a name, it's not nice.
They started taking out taking my TikTok dances and put it like, this is a guy that's.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's very funny.
Yeah. I wish I'd have thought of that.
You're like the perfect amount of followers where he's not just like picking on a random fan or something like that. You've built a following, and so it's just like he's smacking. He's not even punching down that much.
Exactly.
It's just like he's murdering,
and
dick
then,
slapping you with
Darius
kindness.
Geis was DMing me about it for the Washington football team, just asking like what's going on. And I was like,
do you talk to Geis?
No, I don't. So now I'm like best friends
Was he just
Geis.
like, what's up? Like what? Like
he's like, why didn't you could have just DM'd him that? I was like, yeah, I could have, but I tweeted it, and then we kind of just talked it out. It was a great conversation.
You and Geis?
Yeah.
He's RB1.
RJ Hampton's upset with me. There's a lot of people upset.
And that's Big Cat's
How many
guy.
followers did he gain?
Like 300, not many. Not worth it.
At least you got an enemy now, though.
Yeah.
Enemies that's for life.
I honestly think he might have like "Thank you, Marty" on his jersey tomorrow.
Or write it on his shoes.
Yeah, it's like
that would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean he should. When he's in the Hall of Fame, he'll be thanking me.
Yeah, you got to stay on his ass.
Yes.
Keep on motivating him.
And the people that don't understand it, like when I said I'm a motivational speaker, they were so mad. I mean, I don't know how you don't see that's a joke.
Yeah, it's tough, but good for you though. You made the headlines.
Thanks, pal.
All right.
Aren't you happy for Marty?
I am happy for Marty.
I feel like you're not.
That was awesome. I thought it was fantastic when he got that engagement last night. You got a player. I don't agree with this Ja Morant take, and he's been going to Ja for like all year, and I was like, I've told him the whole time, why are you doing this? He's a great player.
There's stats to back up why Zion's better too.
He's better at weight.
Yeah, better.
His statistics his pounds are higher.
Yes, significantly so.
Yes.
Cheetos, speaking of pounds that are higher.
Yes.
Cheetos is coming out with Flamin' Hot Mac and Cheese. They're getting in the mac and cheese game. Move over, Kraft. There's a blog on our site. Cheetos.
Flaming Hot Cheetos, right?
Flaming Hot Cheetos Mac and Cheese. I feel like Flaming Hot Cheetos has gotten in on the flavor game for a lot of things recently.
Oh, yeah, it's all over
what
the
else?
place. They make Cheeto burgers.
Cheeto burgers?
They put it on top of cheeseburgers. They they make nachos in the bag, where they just open up the bag and pour in cheese and meat and shit, and then you just eat it with a fork. Fun fact about Flamin' Hot Cheetos, it was invented by like one of the janitors at the factory, and he was like, hey, here's a Mexican spice that like we like to put on a lot of things at home, and it goes really good on Cheetos.
No way.
And so the CEO of the company or whoever was running the factory was like, you know what, you might be onto something here.
No way.
Should we get that fact check, or should we just believe that blindly?
I just believe it. It's
They're
true.
making a movie about it, says the movie guy over there, Jeff D. Lowe.
He did.
And the guy's still a janitor to this day.
I have never seen somebody
he
get as
must have gotten
angry
paid.
about a movie as when he looked me dead in my eyes when I said I'd never seen The Social Network. You're like you were about to hit me when I said I'd never seen The Social Network.
Dude, but it's also like the Winklevoss twins are. It's not just a movie. They're not just movie characters. They're like a culturally significant person in the world. People in the world.
There's two of them.
Well, they're a twin though. They're a split
they're
embryo.
Like, how tall are they? Like, they both
Not as
look.
tall as they would be if there's only one
They're
of them.
stacked. Pretty handsome, but
Probably
it's
about
just, it's
13
kind of
feet
like
stacked up.
intimidating, you know? Just see two like 6'3" guys.
They're 6'5".
They're Olympians.
They are
Team
rowers.
Winklevoss over there.
Speaking of rowing, can you gamble on rowing? Because I feel like that would be a fun sport to gamble on.
If they
On
keep
crew?
score, you can, or if their time, you can gamble on it.
All right.
Go down to the Dadville Regatta. Put some fucking skadoosh on
the
the
head of
line.
the
The fucking
Charles? Have you ever
Dadville
heard of that?
Regatta.
Yes, the Henley.
The Henley,
Yes.
Catalina wine mixer.
Yes. Yes, Brandon.
Twitter just biggest story on Twitter today, and the top two blogs on the site are that huge explosion in Beirut, which there's no joke here. There was just a gigantic explosion.
Yeah, people
Yes.
died. It's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
And no one knows for sure what caused it yet, but we do know that it wasn't an atomic bomb like
Chris Palmer.
Chris Palmer thought on Twitter. He also doubled down on that take.
Yeah, that's
He
a
might
lot.
have since did he delete it since then?
I don't know, but Jeff DeLoe is walking over here feverishly with something. What did White Sox Dave tweet?
White Sox Dave tweeted about it. Probably more worth. I don't know, Chris Palmer. Sure, Chris Palmer tripled down. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. This is White Sox Dave's tweet from 30 minutes ago. By the way, I'd have to see a pretty clear-cut evidence that wasn't a bomb in Beirut. I've played enough Call of Duty in my life and watched enough World War II in color to know what a bomb detonating looks like, and that was 100% a bomb.
White Sox Dave is just on a heater of the worst takes in the fucking world. It's just like he finds what the world has a consensus on and just goes completely against it, which you have to give him credit for, but he's put himself against Tom Brady, Connor McDavid, Denzel Washington, and now the truth.
Did that motherfucker say
I've played enough Call.
he played Call of Duty?
Yes, he did throw
He's
in.
weighing in as an expert because he's played Call of Duty. God damn it, Chicago,
Wait,
get him.
You could
Somebody
have
get
been
him.
satire. Was he trying to was that like satire of
Yes,
Chris Palmer?
that was definitely satire. White Sox Dave, the great satirist of our time.
That's not how nuclear.
tough cookie to
Well, I
read.
mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say I know what it was, but I know it's not a nuclear bomb. That's not
Yes,
nuclear.
that-
I don't
that is the
know.
one
I don't know
thing.
if it was a bomb. I don't know what.
Well, but then in fairness, you haven't played that much Call of Duty.
I don't have this. I don't have the new Call of Duty.
Right, so you wouldn't
So that's
know.
probably on me.
Like, what's the smallest type of nuclear bomb they could make? 'Cause
I think you can. There's like tons of different. Like there's simulators you
even
can
a
go to,
small-
and it shows the different types of explosion or like the magnitude that it would have to reach.
But even a small one is going to have like a mile radius where just everything in that mile is vaporized.
There would be no video of it.
Oh,
I think.
absolutely
If there
not.
was
We
a-
know- I
if
mean,
it was
like,
a
we all
nuclear
know it's
bomb.
We
not.
shouldn't be
It's
talking
an
about it
atomic
because
bomb.
we have to talk
But,
about it. It's the biggest story,
we
but I
don't
mean, there's
know,
nothing funny about it.
Except for people are just idiots.
Yeah.
Rashod Bateman, Minnesota Golden Gophers, has opted out of the college football season coming up. All-American receiver, possibly going to be a first-round pick. Decided he's done with college football, going to go to the draft. It's really not that big of a story if it's just Rashod Bateman, but how many will follow his lead? Will the Trevor Lawrences of the world coming up with college football? We still are optimistic there's going to be a college football season, but what will it look like as the Big Ten schedules and everything roll out this week and in future weeks? I don't know. Rashod Bateman not going to play this year. We could see a lot of first-rounders opt out. It's just, I guess we all as sports fans just have to agree that for at least another year or two, nothing's going to be normal and just accept what we get.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rashod Bateman's the best receiver that's not on Clemson or Alabama, and Justin Ross is no.
No.
Who?
The defending Biletnikoff Award winner, I believe, is Jamar Chase from LSU.
Oh, from LSU too.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot that he was a beast
Yeah,
too.
he's
He was
great.
their number one.
He's
He's
great.
even better than Justin Jefferson.
Oh, he's incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Rashod Bateman, a fantastic receiver.
And a first round, definitely a first round talent. What was
But
I
do you
thinking?
think opting out a season would lower?
I don't think so.
Where he would get picked, or you think if he just trains for the whole season?
I think he's going to do the DK Metcalf route. DK Metcalf played like three games in his junior year and then got hurt or something. He got hurt, but then he spent the rest of the time training, and he came to the combine an absolute training beast and, made a lot of money off of it.
But I feel like football seems like one of those sports where you need to be playing in game time situations.
I don't think so, because they've seen him against high-level competition. They've seen the film. They know he's a first-round pick. I think once you get to that level,
he's not going to forget how to play
almost would say, you know what? I'd like a guy that saves a year of tread on his tires, especially like a running back or maybe a receiver. This guy's going to come in. He's going to have 2 years of wear on his body and not 3. I don't think they prefer that, but they're not going to turn their nose up at it either.
But I can see that for a running back, but for a receiver,
I think for anybody, receiver less so than a running back, because a running back is going to take that hit in the pros, and you want to have the mileage left on those legs. But I just don't think leaving early would hurt a guy if he's already proven to be a first-round pick.
To me, there is a little even level of excitement if the players that are the storylines, like Trevor Lawrence, wind up not being there, then it opens up this wide open field for whoever can emerge as that next talent. So from a fan's perspective, that's exciting.
It is very exciting. I think, whatever we get, we're going to be grateful for, and it's going to be college football. It won't be the same.
You see that Idaho has 3/4 of their team saying that they don't want to play?
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Rutgers is going through a wave of coronavirus right now, so every bit of news that's good about college football is counterbalanced with some bad news about college football.
10-game schedule.
It's going to be like a real-life version of The Replacements, almost. And that will be fun.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves living in a houseboat.
Shane Falco.
A sumo wrestler, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Has there ever been a sumo wrestler that's made the transition to the NFL?
I don't think so. But I remember Jimmy McGinty being excited because it was he was a linebacker. He was not big. I remember Jimmy McGinty being excited because that's what pass blocking is, sumo.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. You have to push someone out of a circle. It's
Dude, you know who the deaf guy was?
Skill set.
Roy from The Office.
That's right, Roy.
Fucking Roy.
Yeah.
Roy was the
fucking Roy.
The deaf tight end.
Yeah, Roy Anderson. Roy.
Crazy. He was so much more likable in The Replacements than he was.
Incredible.
It's his voice, I think.
You know that, Roy just really, he had a big glow up after Pam. He made a lot of money. And then Pam and Jim went to Roy's wedding.
They did?
Yeah, in later seasons. He got married at like a 8:30 in the morning on a Tuesday.
Roy did?
Did you not watch the whole thing to completion?
I did. I went to completion.
Roy got married. Roy got invested in a gravel business and made a lot of money.
Damn, I don't know the canon that well.
There's
Roy
a huge
and
fly on
Jim
your chair.
both starred in that. Oh my God!
I told you there was a huge fly.
Yeah.
Give me the hat.
Roy and Jim were both in that movie about the Libya situation. 13 hours to whatever. Maybe it's just called 13 Hours.
I think you're thinking of Leatherheads.
Yes.
2005 movie, the football movie.
Yes.
No, I was.
They ran
I think you're thinking
wing,
of Leatherheads.
The wing tee.
Matt Weldon.
13
It's
hours,
just getting
right?
tougher for Brandon. On movies today, it's 13 hours, the story of Benghazi.
Obviously it was. I knew that.
Brandon is 0 for 2 on movies today.
That wasn't.
His mom posted about it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Benghazi, yes. Of course.
She really did. All right. Matt Weldon is a premium men's essentials brand that believes in smart design and premium fabrics. Matt Weldon has the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants that I have ever worn. Not only does Matt Weldon look good, they perform well too. It's good for working out, going to work, going out on dates, just everyday life. They have a line of silver underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means they eliminate odor. Did you see me read the hell out of that word?
Antimicrobial. It was a fine print. They want you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep it, and they will still refund you.
I gotta get the fly.
Where?
It's over there.
Is it on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Got him!
Got him. You saw that? Bitch! Tell your friends I killed you! Mack Weldon has a free loyalty program called Weldon Blue. Level 1, Members get free shipping. Level 2, once you purchase $200 worth of products from Mack Weldon, you will also start getting 20% on every order from the next year.
You'll get a first look access to new products as well as free gifts added to future orders. Go check it out now. For 20% off your order, visit MackWeldon.com/rundown and enter rundown.
Cutting Donnie out?
It's good.
Okay.
The writing on that one's a little smaller, so.
Yeah, we like the blue better than the orange.
Mm-hmm.
You're orange? Hi, Blue. Hello, Blue. We had leaks today on the, what was the show? What's the show that we're on? The Yak. We're on the Yak together. We had leaks. Somebody cooked us leeks. Bailey Carlin cooked us. Oh, look, Bailey just walking in with his. Okay, we had leeks.
Yes.
Are you a big leek guy?
So a leek is like a small onion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do like onions. I think I've had leeks in like a salad before.
Yeah.
Or maybe a pasta. Can you like fry leeks? Because I think
You can
I've
do
had
anything to leeks.
crispy leeks.
The best way to eat leeks are grilled.
Fucking fire.
You've had a leek before? You've had a grilled
Oh
leek?
yeah, I've grilled leaks before.
Bullshit.
You can. A leek takes a good char. Am I right? Okay, nobody. Bailey, thank you very much.
I don't believe
A
you.
leek is one of those
absolutely.
foods that just.
I can cook.
You can throw a steak on a grill.
And I have gotten. You cut off the white ends there, and you just do the.
Yeah.
It's like an onion family.
Yeah.
Fuck
it's,
yeah.
it's- yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a leek is like, it's one of those foods
This-
that sounds like it would be horrible, but in reality.
This isn't an exotic food. I mean, me grilling is not that big of a deal.
I could just see you just cutting a white onion in half and throwing it on the grill and saying you've had leeks.
I've done that before too.
Yeah, that's probably what you think leeks are. They were fine though, but it's like, is leek going to be the staple of the meal? It was more of like a garnish how
No,
we had
a
it.
leek is a teammate. A leek is never the star player. A leek is a teammate.
Yeah, it's a
good
role
teammate.
player.
Yeah, a leek is B.J. Armstrong. It's not Michael Jordan or Scottie Pippen. It's B.J. Armstrong.
Right.
Maybe Craig Hodges.
Judd Butchler. Randy Brown.
Luke Longley.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
No, Luke Longley was a starter.
It's true.
That's all right.
That's my fault.
That's all. It's
I didn't
fine.
mean
It's
to
fine.
fucking
I was
do
wrong
that.
about Jamar Chase.
I
So
just fucked everything up.
It's
Remember that fly though?
Yeah, Donnie, you want to take the rest of this one?
No, we got it. We got
You got
more.
it? Okay.
Earlier, this was a behind-the-scenes conversation.
Yes.
And I said, well, boys, we're not having a good day. It looks like we're sucking hind tit. And everybody in the fucking building looked at me like I had 7 heads. That's not a phrase anybody's ever heard. That's a Southern phrase that never got up here.
We had to have you explain to it what it even meant,
Okay.
and it means that the nipple closest to the butthole.
You don't want to suck hind tit. That's not the good tit. You want to be up at the front of the teeth.
But do puppies know that?
Yeah,
do
they know
young
it. That's why
calves know
the
that?
runt is always stuck on the hind tit. We're sucking hind tit. That's not good. That's the bad milk. That's the asshole
How
milk.
many tits do
You're
dogs
gonna have 1, 2, 3. You're gonna have, 8 to 12, I would say.
And is it like a trough with a bunch of nozzles on it, or do they each have their own?
No, it's
You've seen
seen
dog
dog
tits before.
dog
Come on.
titties.
No, but I haven't seen from the inside. I just have seen that it's a bunch of like taps, like a fucking brewery or
Well,
something
the
like
dogs
that.
just walk right. Just imagine it was a bar, and you just walk right up to the tap and suck the
But
beer
is it all one type of beer, or is it craft
No,
beers? Your IPAs, your
It's all
fucking.
the same type, but I don't think the pressure, the tap pressure at the back is as good as
Oh.
the tap pressure up front.
I
You're
understand.
not going to get as much.
So the
And
one
you're
close to the
asshole.
mouth.
You don't, and plus you're close to the asshole. Like your mouth is on tits, but your eyes are in asshole.
Well, I mean, I just didn't have this term.
But hey, pussy's close to the asshole too, and everybody loves pussy.
Yeah, but that's
not your
that's
mom's.
a dog's mom's pussy.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Jeez, you're not just some
Come
random
on.
dogs,
Right.
Donnie.
Do dogs ever suck on each other's tits in like a sexual way?
I don't think they do foreplay like that.
Okay.
I don't think so.
You don't know what dogs are into though.
Well, they do just sniff
They're
each
into
other's
doggy
buttholes
style.
as a hello.
Right. Or legit, they'll just eat ass like
Yeah.
conversationally, colloquially.
Yes.
Okay, that was the rundown. After show, how do you guys think we did?
I mean, that fly was fucking huge.
R.I.P. Fly.
Yeah, that
What
was
was it
huge.
on you when I smacked it? I blacked out for a second.
It was on
just
his arm.
It was just on your arm?
To
Yeah,
be honest, that
I
fly
track
kind of went
flies.
out like a bitch. Because you didn't hit it that hard.
I know, and it was a big ass fly.
Yeah.
I didn't hit it that hard or
I
that
expected
fast.
more from that fly.
I thought it was going to terrorize us for the entire rundown.
Yeah. Why was it so attracted to you, Donnie, when I'm right here from Mississippi?
I don't know. I took a long shower this morning too.
My
Maybe-
hygiene is surprisingly great.
Really?
Yeah, I have great hygiene.
Wait, so do flies like when you have better hygiene or worse?
Worse.
Really?
They like odor.
Yeah.
So then maybe it's.
They just started talking again. Like,
No, I'm
they
clean.
just talk.
Just bully him off the ball a little
I'm not
bit.
going to bully anybody. Everybody knows Brandon Walker is not a bully.
Just bullies in. Aren't you getting an intern? Are you going to get an intern?
I've had some intern discussions
You're
this
going to
week.
pick one? Who are you going to select?
Well, I'm not getting one of these interns.
I don't know if we're allowed to do like an intern draft.
I'm not. No, I'm not doing a draft. I'm doing conversations behind the scenes,
So you
under
can
the
get
table.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm offering perks and benefits.
Dude, woe betide whoever becomes your intern.
You're offering perks?
Perks.
Nice.
Being Brandon Walker's intern.
Xannies, perhaps?
Yeah.
Different benzos?
All right. Oh, perks.
Perk. Yeah, Percocet.
That was the joke.
Oxycontin.